Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the new Marvel Legends Forge figure, which is part of the Caliban Build-A-Figure wave. And this is another one I think people are going to be pretty excited about, or at least happy to have, because the old Forge figures never really quite looked that good. This one's going to match a lot more of the newer figures, so that's a good thing. It appears to me to be based on his very original look, though they didn't do the right belt or harness, so that's kind of strange. If they were going to go with this kind of look, I'm thinking maybe they should have done the short gloves and the leg band on the left leg, but whatever, it's okay, it's fine. It's not the best representation, but it's definitely good enough. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands just about 6.5 inches, which makes him pretty close to 16.5 centimeters, and it is essentially a Bucky cap build with some add-on parts and an alternate robot leg. They went with the blue pearly plastic for the leg, which I think is fine. He's often drawn with the silver with the blue highlights, so that's okay by me. For me personally, I prefer the short gloves rather than these long pirate gloves, and then the robot hand would have been a nice touch. But for this look, the only thing that's really off is the belt and harness, so I think it's okay. I think most people will be okay with it. It's just kind of like the cheapest look they could have possibly done, which is what bothers me. Also, not having the yellow strap on here, which comes with those alternate options, would have actually made the figure look a lot nicer, I think. But this is technically okay, so I can't fault them there. The paint job is clean enough. Where they painted yellow, it's not terrible. It's better than it is sometimes, so I'll give them a little bit of credit there. Where they did add the tassels to the boots, even though it's just a floating piece. It's okay. The harness isn't painted. This part, anyway, the buckles are not painted. There's no paint up here either, so that sucks. They did cleanly paint the X, so some points there. And then the paint job for the face is pretty good. That's all right. I don't know how much it actually looks like Forge. Honestly, if memory serves, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be Native American. I'm almost positive. This would also kind of indicate that. To me, that doesn't really look like that, but whatever. To me, that looks like a white guy with a porno stash. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I think that's what that looks like. So, I mean, I guess that's a matter of opinion. Ultimately, it's not a bad looking figure. It's just probably not as good as it could be. So 7 out of 10. It's all right, I guess. On to the accessories. We have his pistol and his shotgun rifle thing, which are both made out of this greenish, grayish, silverish, metal-y plastic, which is okay, but there's no paint or anything on there. So 5 out of 10. They're okay, I guess. And the pistol does fit in his holster, so that's fine. Okay, on to the articulation, though it should be no surprise since we've seen this body, let me count, it was about 1 billion times so far, so shouldn't be really much of a surprise. The hair is not articulated, by the way. I don't know why, but it's not. Neither is that. So the head's on a ball peg at the top. It'll rotate around just fine. Just a little bit of attitude because the head does fit nicely on the neck. Goes forward and back pretty well, no problems there. Shoulders go horizontal, full rotation. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow is only okay because these big pirate gloves get in the way, but they do rotate if you want them to. And then you have a wrist swivel as well, and a hinge. Gripping hand on this side, trigger finger hand on this side. Ab crunch, it goes farther back again all of a sudden, and he's got a giant pizza oven in his chest. Okay, that's interesting, and it goes all the way forward again. So maybe they reworked this again or just made a new mold. Because molds do wear out, especially when you use them as often as this one's been used. So I guess maybe they redid it. Floaty belt is nice. Hips go about 45. Going forward, no problem at all. Going back just a little bit. Thigh swivel is fine. Double jointed knee is fine. Boot tassels can move. So I can show you he has a boot swivel, which I would personally leave the boot tassels on the top of, otherwise they tend to fall down. So if you put them right above the calf, that's probably best. And then the ankles are really loose, but they have good range, and they have a decent swivel hinge ankle rocker. So yeah, it's like I said earlier, it's a pretty mediocre release. There's nothing really special here, but it's fine. A couple issues here and there. Articulation's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, all in all, the figure's a 7 out of 10. There's not much more to say. It'll do. It'll fill the spot. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look good. It is just good enough. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you liked the video by clicking that thumbs up button and smashing that subscribe button, because that's how people say it, I guess. I mean, subscribe if you want to. I mean, everything I do here is here for you guys. I've got new videos out just about every single day and like 3,000 reviews already waiting for you on the channel. So subscribe if you want to, and if you don't, well, that's okay too. It's not gonna hurt my feelings too much. But you should come back for that stuff. And in the meantime, you should keep collecting.